Hey, hey, I got Opal. What's happening, Sammy?
See, like, they didn't even watch my stream. So,
Did you need to watch Phil's stream because I had a great freaking race. And he's doing great at comms. Like, his comms are freaking amazing. Just gotta say. Okay, we need to turn off the wheel. Unplug. And go with the controller.
alright, so when I want to go quarter past.
That'd probably be okay. I'm going to go ahead and let it sit on this beautiful thumbnail for until now, and we'll show the race flyer. Now we are round 4 of the Cerebral Palsy Alliance Scaly Punk Charity Racing Series. I think it's Season 3, Race 4. Gonna be lots of fun. Monza's always great racing. Lots of super fast, amazing drivers in this series. It's gonna be fun to watch. I think next week, July 6th, we'll be going to the Red Bull Ring. So that's going to be a lot of fun as well. Moomin! Hey! I don't know if he's on my stream, but hi! And go ahead and jump into the view so I can start showing people racing action. MJ Walter out on the track practicing right now. Who else do we have? Our man Kieran Creasy is on the track. The teammates there for whatever team it is, I can't remember. Beautiful liveries and the hooligan in the Porsche. How is everyone doing? Hi Nick, thanks for dropping in. So I do have the link in the description for donations, everybody. We are doing this to try and raise money for charity. This season is Cerebral Palsy Alliance. We are at $40. I would love to see that at least get to half of our goal of 500. I'm headed out now to post that same link in the description or in the comments and pin it so that anybody that pops in whenever can load it up. The hooligan showing us already that we're going to be looking at penalties as we go through those 2 chicanes. It's going to be very, very interesting, this race. Between pit strategies and penalties and turn 1, there's a lot of things here that could be happening. Changing how everything works out. Let's see. Post the link. Somebody comment so I can hit my dots. You know what? I'll comment again so I can hit my dots. There it is. There's the dots. We're hitting the message. So now we have the link for donations pinned in the chat. It's nothing. Okay, there we go. It's in the description, everybody. We are here for charity. Let's have lots of fun. Watch these people through the crazy lines at Monza. Nick, the sole remaining original member of Broken Piston Racing Team here. He's had quite a few people switching out. Beautiful, beautiful livery though. Still. Watching Mikey coming through up behind, subbing in for United Sim Team, or United, yeah, I think that's what it is, United Sim Team. Subbing in for, was it Sophie or the one that's not racing? It's supposed to be Spawn, right? I can never remember. Haven't got it? He's racing with United Sim Team. Yes. we've got, so, so Yvonne is in, so that means that whoever I just said a minute ago, Mikey is subbing in for Sophie. This is Miss Yvonne, and she is one of the main creators of the Screen to Speed in an esports series that I did, an all women's racing league. It's been super fun getting everyone. Hi, Miss Jordy. My girl Kim is in the chat. How are you? Are you here to cheer on for Mr. Hippie? And Hippie is sitting in the pits, just letting his car idle, cooling off the tires. Mikey off the track, it looks like maybe in turn 1 there. Usually that's where that happens. And everyone, you're such a loving soul. I love having you around. I'm so glad I got to meet you and be friends with you. So let's see here. We got all these people on track. Let's exit this real quick and take a look. Who are we missing? Girza's in. Girza's subbing for... Nope. Girza is subbing for someone else. No, Mikey is subbing for Neil. And Girza is subbing for Sophie. That's what it is. Okay. We got it now. Either way, United Sim Team. Girza was also in that all-women's league that we were doing, and the woman is so fast. Like, I think she put in either the fastest or the second fastest series qualifier on Daytona today with a 1:44.7. So yeah, she's gonna be one to watch out for sure. Thank you, Hippie. God, I was so happy with that race. It was so much fun. I was worried I've had like 0 time prep for this race, and I got out there and winged my strategy. It just happened to work out. If I hadn't spun early on, I think that would have been my race by a few seconds. But as it turns out, I'm still super happy with my results. You know, I did well, and it was fun. And the end of it there, I cannot believe that I nailed the fast lap like I did. It was how I like it to happen. Mr. Mikey, so far, looks like he's got the fast lap. And Mikey is amazing, great fun to race with, super quick, super friendly. You know, everybody in here is awesome. Like, we all work together and race together all the time. It's just a great community to hang out with. I love everyone here. If you catch any cursing in the background, it's probably because I've got my bestie on chat over here on PS chat on my phones. You don't worry about it. I don't think they can hear you anyway. And Nick, DTR M3 guy, so far with the second fastest lap. In here on the Broken Pistons racing team. So, some teams. Let me see if I can lock some things up here. Current season standings is not the right one. Let's see if maybe I've got. And we're not going to put it on the intro video. Let's just add a source real quick. And we're making a browser source. I'll open up the browser because I got it open already. Pro teams. Oh, no, this is the pro individual standings. Maybe we'll do screen capture. Right there, bam, we added the source. So check that out, we can look at it now. As I scroll through, you should be able to see this. Sophie And P1 with 30, Kier in P2 with 25, Seal with 22. He's got a sub in today though, so he's probably not going to be there much longer in the individual standings. Wookie with 21, Oss, who wasn't able to make it, he's got 20. What's that? Wolverine. I don't know. I'll be looking at it in a second. Window, no points yet. Hippie with 2 points. 2 8th place finishes so far. Mariah. I can never remember. I always get it wrong. So anyway, Miss Light, she is in with 9 points. So there's our individual standings. We'll go to the teams. United Sim Team. More than double second place, leading by a landslide with 88 points. They're obviously insanely freaking fast. Broken Pistons Racing with 42, SPR Outcast for 31, and OAP in Training with 28 points. That, my friends, is the current standings for the current season. And let's hide those results and get back to the track. Hooligan with the 3rd fastest time on Monza. This is one of those tracks where everybody is good at that. Hey Moomin, welcome in. Thanks for dropping in and saying hi. I hope you enjoyed Phil's stream for the last one. He does an amazing job in comms. Hi Ian. And good luck to everyone in this race. It's gonna be a blast. Can't wait to watch the pro peeps on here because the pro peeps tend to put on a great show. So let's turn on some info. Tyson, my man, what's happening? Yo, Fart, welcome in. So we've got stuff and things, and here is Window. Stepping in. Casper moved the turn 1 barriers. Stepping in for Broken Pistons in the Porsche. Das Der Porsche. I can never remember a Der Das D died. Das Porsche? No, it's Der Porsche because Das Auto, Der Porsche. It's the opposite of. Well, not opposite, but it's different. Window has not set a time yet. Hippie doesn't have a time set yet. Oh, here we go. Nick with a 148.6 so far. That's our top time. Moon and Papa half a second behind with a half a second penalty. What did I tell ya? We're gonna be watching the penalties on this race here. What time do we have? 1:21. It looks like it's time to start qualifying. Do we have everyone in? So it looks like we're only going to be 1 driver down from what the lobby started out at. So all we need is 1 more sub to click in. Dun dun dun. Gears is not clicked in for the race yet. Shoot her a DM in Discord real quick. Miss Girza. All right. Maybe she had to do something real quick before she takes in. That's okay. She'll be here fast enough. And as I hide the drink because they won't give me money to say their name 10,000 times on every stream I do, I'll finish this one off. I've stopped saying their name because they won't give me money. Ms. Yvonne ticks back in now. Just waiting on Girza. Oh boy, the last race, the Pro-Am race, was pretty exciting for the start. Everyone got a little spread out in the center due to different pit strategies and whatnot. I kind of lost my way a little and decided to park on the side of the track for a second because, you know, gotta plug it out once.
You activated Garden Simulator.
It wasn't Garden Simulator. I didn't actually hit the grass. I was in the asphalt right there. But I came back from 7th place to P2, and the only reason I got P2 is because our quickest, she just needs one moment, so Gears is finishing something up and she'll be right there.
One issues in the game with Lingo playing Among Us, right?
Oh, probably. But the only reason I came in with the P2 was because our lovely tree pusher, tree killer, ran out of fuel. She accidentally refueled just shy of 100% when she needed to go 100 full tank on her pit stop. But I did pull fast lap on that last race, and that was pretty impressive. Like, that doesn't happen for me, but I nailed it, so I'm going to be excited about it, and you're all going to love it. So we're going to hop on in here, change everything back on here, display the car info. Now I got to display everything because it's not showing me everything I want to see. There you go. Mr. Mikey. United Sim Team Racing livery. It's very pretty. I love how the color fade and change and sparkly. Nice looking car. Here to support Cerebral Palsy Alliance. As we come in and check out the hippie, one of my new best friends. He needs to change that GRT to TXM though, because he is now a Transmission Motorsport team driver. So that's up to Kim. She needs to just hack his account, because I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard, and change it for him. We do condone that behavior when it's between spouses and couples and whatnot. Yeah, we got this. I would never encourage someone to hack someone's account they don't know, or they're not, like, closely affiliated to. There's the Movement Papa. Many race series run by him. He ran the DTR IMSA series that I was recently a part of, as much as I could be with health issues and work things going on. This is also another great guy. DTR is actually my sibling team. We're like all besties, so we race together and join teams together and all kinds of other stuff. It's great. Ah, Miss Girza has readied up. She's ready to go. That is a pretty looking livery though too. Alright. MJ Walter in the BMW. Pretty in pink, white, and blue. Loving the colors, everyone. Number 112. That's an interesting bump he's got there for his numbers. Quality is starting. Here's our pool shark. Hopefully he's not into batting other drivers into the pockets, because that is not proper racing etiquette. Oh yes, I'll do reminder stuff. That's important. Oh, for main race, playing countdown, reaches 25 minutes. There we go. We're gonna say that's enough for me as they get out on track into qualifying. Let's go up to whoever. I'm trying to find out who's in first, but it's super mixed up right now. So here, let's just go and watch Gears Up for a minute. In the Screen to Speed livery, there's some awesome people, I'm telling you. But this girl right here, this woman, she's going to be one to look out for. She's super quick, like I said. She came in with some intense qualifying, pre-qualifying times. And let's hopefully not do a bunch of passing there, Mr. Hippie, in qualifying. We like to leave lots of space. Don't want to be playing with drafts and bumps and passing for qualification as Greasy catches some grass and causes a little bit of chaos. In lap 1 of qualifying, I'm loving it. Alright, Mr. Nick is going to be the first one across the finish line for lap 1 as Mikey warms up his tires right behind. Alright, so this is where it matters. So we want our good run off of the final turn as we come in through here. And we're going. The actual qualifying has now begun. Watch the lines to the chicane right there. Super careful, not wanting to bounce around those sausages too much because they cause a lot of upset in the car. Personally, I like to straddle the first sausage and then kind of miss the second one. Hey, Mr. Neil, how are you? We're missing you here, but you got some great people here taking over and helping keep your team alive. They're all super quick. This is going to be a good one to watch. But we're also, as Nick comes around drifting that corner, we're also going to be watching out for penalties. It's going to happen here. The question is, who's going to get the least, and who is going to have the pit strategy that works out the best. We do have a pit window. You can't pit within the first 15 minutes. So hopefully nobody pulls in early. There will be a reminder as that pit window happens, and I'm going to move this chair. I'm going to sit way too close. Oh, yes, now we're comfy. A little overheated, but comfy. Maybe we should change the wheels. Let's ride on board in the driver's seat with Nick as he comes through his first lap in quality that counted was 150, and Mikey right afterwards hits it with a 148. So we now, a hippie with a 148.5, so we've got some competition here. Our first four within a second, but Walter, Mikey, Moomin, Nick, those guys are all going to be dropping the time off in the next couple of laps. The first lap is kind of whatever, give yourself some space, work around some people, and get comfortable. So, and here's lap number 1 with a 48.4. It took me till I was down to a third of a tank of fuel before I get hit a time like that. And she jumped into this last minute too, so this is going to be, I'm not kidding, just watch out for her. Oh, I love it. She's got Yvonne's name on her back window. So now, within a half a second, for the top 4 drivers, Lumen Papa with a 149.6. He's going to be dropping that down a little bit. I recently learned that this is the view that we're watching right here that he actually drives in, and I do not know how he does it, and yes, at times he does. I could not. Even when I first started playing and I thought this was the best way to do it, I couldn't get me sometimes. Nick slowly bettering his time. He's got a 150.2 now. MJ Walter with a 148.7. What? 47.7, isn't that what I said? So a hippie with 3/10 faster than Gears. I've just finished lap 3. Right there in the low 148s. So now we've got the first 3 within a half a second. And Walter, MJ Walter is 1 second back from there. Mr. Mikey, just 2/1000ths of a second slower than Walter at the moment. Down another 2.7 or 0.27 is Moving Papa, who decided to mow the lawn right there. And then we've got Window, another 7/10 back from there. The Hooligan. 2/10 back from Window. M3 guy Nick, 2/10 back from there, and Shark, 2.7. Mr. Vaughn just now getting on the track to set some times, it looks like. Leading to space. Gonna let everyone get around her as she serves her penalty. And you're gonna have to watch out for her. She's gonna drop it in too. Hey, Miss. See, I always screw this up. Mariah. Miss Mariah. How are you, lady? Bummed out that you have to work so much while we're having all of our fun here. Mr. Hippie going in for some fresh tires on just about 5/8 of a tank of fuel, see if he can better his time. And Gears with a 147.5. What did I tell you? Watch out. She's all over this. Now 2/10 on the pole by 2/10. Hippie still has 1.7 over Greasy. This guy is quick too, and last season he didn't really have all that much competition. It was basically him and one other driver, TXM Beth Bones, that were battling for the lead almost every race. But we found some aliens to come in and challenge him for this season. Yeah, those UST subs are definitely friggin' on it. Mr. Mikey still has some time in him. I know he's going to push down into the low 48s, high 47s at some point here. See where he's at on this lap. I haven't been watching him a whole lot. But come down the straight into, I believe, Parabolica is the last turn here. I don't know the corner names because my memory is that of a goldfish. My nickname has been Dory for years. Cut that inside line as close as you can. 40s! Where did it go? It just disappeared on me. 48.0, that's what it is. Okay, so right there. He's jumping right up in the lines, just like I said he would. I know these people. MJ Walter is hanging out in the pits waiting for it to finish. He's got his starting tires on. Sun not up yet in Australia. Why not? 137. So mine. Oh, it's just like 6 a.m. What are you doing? 5 or 6 a.m. You're a monster, Neil. We appreciate your support, getting up so early, even though you're not racing, to come in and show us your support here for the SPR Cerebral Palsy Alliance Charity Racing Series. And the Hooligan with the 149 just set a new time. Yvonne, the 153, it looks like she She has had penalties for most of her laps so far. She's racing on controller and out on vacation right now, so this is going to be an interesting one for her. I know she is still fast on controller, but she's also not good at home. So that, my friends, is dedication. This woman is, I don't know exactly vacation, but that's what I'm calling it because she's not at home. This woman took a PlayStation with her far away and is, I don't even know where she is, racing on whatever internet she can access. So 147.5, still the fastest lap, pole position. We're on the final lap. Wally is nearly over here. The hippie still 1.5 tenths behind Girza. Creasy 3 tenths behind. Mikey has finished. He is a half second behind pole. Hey Josh. Oh, it is definitely a tough lobby. I feel for you. I don't know how well I can hold on to confidence racing against these people that you're racing against. Mr. Nick, he's done. They're done. Oh, we've got Window coming through on the last lap of the final with the penalty. He's not going to be improving this one. Vaughn is going to be starting from near the rear, as well as Josh. Is that you, Cool Shark Man? Or are you Window? I can never remember who is who. Because, once again, my memory is garbage. Alright, cool. Cool Shark, Josh, I don't know how I'm going to remember that. So, Quali is finished. We're waiting on it because of Walter sitting in the pits. We're waiting on the countdown to end. Mr. Mikey qualified P4. Congratulations, Mikey. And Neil the Seal, Manual Racing, is very grateful for your amazing job stepping in to do a sub and put in such a great time. So, this is going to be a lot of fun. So close. Mike, the M3 guy for P7. Oh my goodness. We've got 3 drivers here within 200s. 20,000s. 200s of a second. That is insane. Yes, Ian, she is the Screen to Speed series, and she is one of the top drivers for it as well. As I go in, we're going to screenshot these, because if I don't, I will completely forget.
So, we got an issue with quality. I guess Nick held up Walter. We can't really look at it since... Plus, he already qualified ahead of Nick anyway, so it's something that we're going to have to deal with afterwards.
Yeah, we'll make a note of it.
We can't prove it because we can't save quality, so...
Oh. Well, we'll talk about it, and it's on... Oh, I don't even know if I caught it on my stream. So, yeah, well, it is what it is. We'll have a conversation with the 2 of them. Tell them to DM me if you're watching, whoever. Who was it? Window?
No, it was Walter.
Walter. Alright.
We gotta talk to them afterwards.
Walter, Nick, whoever. One of you, please DM me. Yes. Yes, you can. How do I chat like that? And then be sure to use RM and RS for the race. Over. Bam. 3 minutes until this one starts. This is going to be so much fun. P-time. I've already done all of that. I did that in between my race and this one. So everyone.
49 flat.
Yeah. That's a good luck one. Of course, Miss Yvonne. I'm here for you. One of my besties. I got so many new besties this year. Like, spreading my wings out and joining a couple of other communities has been really good for me and really good for all of our teams and all of our shows. Snorksel, hi person. I have no idea who you are, but it's nice to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Let's not forget to keep mentioning that we are doing this for charity. We have a donation link. If you have friends that might be into donating, steal the link and just share the link with them. They don't have to watch the races. We appreciate they do. It's a lot of fun. We can't stop running our mouths, and there's always something funny happening, or you can just look at me and laugh. It's great. I don't mind. I do all the time. But we're trying to raise some money for Cerebral Palsy Alliance. We have a few members of SPR and TXM that actually deal with that condition. It's a part of their life. And so we want to do what we can to try and help them and support the community. They're really great people, awesome to hang out with, great on track, great personalities, bestie friends. We love it. So don't forget to click that link and donate. I'm also on Instagram with Transmission Motorsport. I've got the link posted in there. I usually do a couple of pictures and videos from races. You can check that out. I also keep a schedule up for all the events that we do, all the events that I do on my own. Back. Okay, so I think we got about a minute and a half left. About 1.5 minutes, I think. But yeah, it's always a different season. We also do long format races, endurance races that are 2 to 3 hours supporting different charities. This whole supporting one charity through a series of races is a new idea. This is our 3rd season now, I think. And so far, it's worked out pretty all right. We've raised somewhere around $3,000 for charities over the last couple of years. We would love to see that go up and up and up. Growing our streaming channel so we can grow our reach. Putting in time for social media, opening that stuff up, and trying to reach out even more. We enjoy doing this. We do it for fun. And adding in earning money for charities aspect, also something that we are really passionate about. We really love helping people out. We like to research our charities a little bit, make sure they're the good ones. We're not going to support a charity that takes all the money and gives it to someone who's just going to shove it in their pockets or buy a new car. Oh, I better stop now. I keep... Shush. I keep slipping into my bad accent thing. If I ever do that, just slap me one, because it's so bad. You would think that I was making fun of people or being mean, but I'm really not. I just suck at doing accents, but it's fun. Alright, countdown begins. We're on pole position. We're going to watch Monza turn 1 from the start, and let's see how this goes. T1 was super clean in the Pro-Am race, so we're hoping this another super clean one as gears up, pushes over, squeezes Hippie to the inside. Hippie able to suck P1 out of it because he's on the inside. Coming into the first chicane, there's a little bit of a bump. What's happening here? Oh, no. We've got everybody made it through turn 1 at Monza from a standing start. Perfectly clean. That's amazing. Ms. Yvonne already one position up from where she started, I believe. Looking to make the move around our man, the mastermind behind the series, Phil Hooligan. Oh, a little bit of touchy-rubby going on. Caused a swirl, but we're safe and clean still. Alright, the four-way battle for P7 as we go side by side. Oh, this is great racing already. Nick, just a little squeeze, pushing Yvonne off the track just a little bit. Oh my god, the action is great on lap 1. I'm loving this. Alright, what's happening behind here? Not much. Let's go and see what's happening at the front. So our new TXM driver Hippie stole first place away from Girsa. So this is going to be a lot of fun watching her work her way up and get around him. She's quick enough to do it easily, but Hippie is actually very good at making that car not the widest, but right where you want to be when you're trying to pass him. I've had that happen a few times where I could have passed him if I had been smarter, but he just always eats my line. He takes it out, he takes it away from me. As here's she going to go for a move in his side, and she's not. Early break, going into T1, another clean move. She's going to get a better exit. Oh! Just a little squirrel there by the Hippie, and now she had a little bit of a run, but he was able to hold her off. That little bit of squirrel, it wasn't intentional contact. As we look back, they're building up about a 1 second gap into the second chicane. Mr. MJ Walter for P3. Mikey for P4 so far right now. Look at this line of cars. Oh, Mike carrying the penalty. Greasy. The man running P1 and P2 in every race for every previous season that we've had is now got a battle going on. Everywhere he turns around, somebody is challenging him. So it's really great to see him in these races with good racing instead of watching him run away. No more boring races for our great friend, Greasy. Alright, Mikey's going to serve a penalty, and I think that's going to get Greasy and maybe Papa time to get around before they run up and hit Parabolica. Maybe? Moving a little bit light on the accelerator so we didn't bump into Greasy. Nice, safe turn. So it looks like Mikey only lost one position off of that. Oh, Girsa with the exit off the final turn. Inside line going into turn 1. It did not take long for her, did it? One whole lap down, and she's already got clean air to run away with. So far, we've only seen one penalty. Oh, there's the second one. It looks like Window. Looks like he had a rough time going through the first chicane right there. That happens. I don't think I'm not sure if I got a penalty there in that last race, but I know I saw a lot of others with penalties there that race. I know I penalty in the second chicane. That one's... I have issues with the second chicane. I have all kinds of other issues, but I'm not going to get into that. We're here to race, not talk about my mental state. Capital H-I-M, huh? Are we racing for... Oh, that's Windows' car. Are we racing for... Who is that? What's her name? Lady Gaga? Oh no! Commentator's curse. A spoken name. I cursed our racer. I know. You looked in just on time for me to ban right there. A little battle here for P6. And then we got a nice three-way battle for P3 right here. Mr. Greasy going for a move on Walter. Taking the outside for turn 1 coming up. We're going to go and catch right here. Looks like he was able to take it over and keep it clean. Nick getting just a little swirly right there. That gave Moomin the opportunity. It looks like Moomin might have had to run on that exit. Oh, they're fighting it out. The SPR Elite. Moomin Papa got the inside for the next chicane. Ooh! Very, very nice of him to pull back so much and let Nick have that line. That looked like it was about to be disastrous. Side by side in the chicane is never fun when you're a part of it. Alright, anybody who's just popping in, don't forget we have a link pinned in the comments and in the description. We are raising money for Cerebral Palsy Alliance as we watch P3, 4, and 5 run down into, I think this is a Scary here. This is one of my favorite corners on this track, actually. That was a lot of fun when you hit it just right. Those little tiny sausages, though, that look like anti-skateboarding devices on the curves really are anti-perfect line devices for this track. And they just send you if you hit them wrong. You don't want to be on the accelerator when it happens. Alright, what we got going on? Where is everyone? We've got the Wooly trying to keep up with Miss Yvonne here, going down the front stretch as he's got to run. And the draft. Here he goes. Around the inside for the first chicane goes our man Hooligan. Both on the brakes, planning on going through side by side. Look how clean that came out. Look at these two. That's some good racing right there. Good lines, lots of respect, and nobody got sent to the Shadow Realm. You love it. I wish I could take a look, or take a note somewhere and be like, oh yeah, look at this time on the stream for your short, so you can take a picture and talk about how great these people are. Instead, I have to watch the whole stupid stream back and listen to my annoying voice. And the Hooligan just sticking his nose in every other turn right here. This is exciting. Oh, we gotta keep our eye on this. Watch and see. The Scary is a great turn to plan and hope that you can get a run on the end of it heading up to Parabolica afterwards. So let's see who takes these corners the best. And who ends up with the run coming through the long straight? Yvonne just barely keeping it in the limits. Oh, there was a penalty. I didn't see that there was a penalty. That is unfortunate, but he still has plenty of time to get back up there as we run into about lap 4 or 5. Lap 5, look at that, running into lap 6. I want to turn the information on so we can see what's happening and who I'm going to. As Girza is just out here running qualifying laps. 148.1 so far for a fast lap. Tire whispering on those soft tires. She's probably going to run the fuel out on them, no problem. And still end up with a 147 something. She's already on for a 147 something now. Check that out. 5-second lead over our good friend Hippie, who still hasn't changed his 3-letter identifier. Not that I've given him a lot of time. Unfortunately, with a 2-second penalty, but he's got almost 4 seconds over MJ Walter in 3rd place. MJ Walter running 8 seconds behind our leader and just about 3/4 of a second above GRT Kieran Creasy right now. I don't know. I missed it. It would be really cool if I had noticed that happen so I could go back and look. So Mr. Creasy, 9.7 seconds back, and another 6/10 back from there. We've got our man from GTR, Nick M3 Guy. Broken Piston Racing. Coming into Parabolica, there is 4-way battle right here. Looks like it's going to be for P2. That's 5 for P2. Nice little line of cars here. Oh my goodness. We got MJ Walter on racing mediums, keeping pace with everyone else up here running on racing softs. That is everyone except for Girza. She's on racing softs, and she's running the heck away. We'll say, there we go, kept it clean. Are you proud of me? I'm proud of me. So, as we check out what's going on with the tire strategies here, we got Walter and Greasy both on mediums, keeping up with the Hippie is going to be on softs. Nick is on for a fast lap right now, running in 5th place. He's also running on racing softs. So anybody who is running on racing softs right now is going to have their work cut out for them with those two, Walter and Greasy, that are running in P3 and 4. We're probably going to see pit stops between lap 9 and lap 12 for anybody racing on medium tires. And they've got lots of time to catch up as the Hooligan catches a run on Miss Yvonne, coming into, did you say Lesbos? Lesbos, whatever. Those turns. Anyway, he caught the run, and the Hooligan made a pass on Miss Yvonne, which is a super impressive thing to do. She's so quick and so great that I'm just intimidated being around her. I have issues driving around people who intimidate me. And then we've got Josh, our man, Cool Shark, who just stepped in to drive for Broken Piston Racing. Coming around Parabolica, trying to finish off lap 7, 24 seconds down from our leaders, running on racing mediums. So that's a good thing here. We've got the Pool Shark, Mr. Josh, running on racing mediums. So once he gets switched up to racing softs, there's... Do what? No, I cannot. The Hooligan looks like he cut those corners just a little bit tight, now running with a 1 second penalty. Following Mikey in P7. That's alright though. He's got a 3.5 second lead over Yvonne right now, so even with the penalty, he can still hold on to his P8. And it's just going to be a little bit of work to battle and catch back up to Mr. Mikey. Another one of our DTR pals. Hi, yeah, definitely Miss Mariah. I had no doubts. I knew that she would qualify. It took her 2 laps to qualify into the pro lobby for reserve, and I knew she was going to drop that time down. She's either the fastest or the second fastest qualifier yet so far. Alright, let's go up through the field and see where everyone is. Girza with 10 seconds over Hippie. So she's burning up her fuel a little bit quicker, but she still has lots of fuel and lots of tires before she needs to make a pit stop. So she's going to be running away from this one. 20 seconds until we can make pit stops. We are on the countdown. Thanks for reminding me, because I totally forgot I had to mention that pit stops are going to be opening soon. And so let's go into this, and we're going to start saying now, pit lane open. Alright, pit lane is open as Miss Girza is on for a fast lap. She's looking to push into those 147s again. Mr. Heavy trying to get down there closer to 147. Miss Fast Lap is only 3/10 slower than Girza. Mr. Nick at 149.1 for his fast lap, running on racing softs for Broken Pistons. This is driving R8. And this is going to be a battle. This thing is not great on tires. You look at its left rear, and he's already burnt down about a quarter. I guess that's not so bad for a racing softs at this point. Mr. Greasy carrying up within 7/10 right now. Trying to hold on those medium racing tires. Walter still within 2.5 seconds of him. These two right here, you're going to be looking out for. They're probably got a good chance of finishing 2 and 3. for this race because they started out on, oh wait, yeah, these two. 2 and 3 because they started out on medium tires and they're keeping up so well with Nick and Heavy who are on the racing softs. As we watch, we're watching Nick try and drift parabolic there just a little bit. It's always fun. Alright, how far back are we? Oh, MJ Walter, the first one in the pits. He says, I'm done with this. Lap 9 is the same time I pitted now. Careful with the fuel. This is the same time I pitted. I had to fuel save a bit. I don't know how the BMW is compared to the Porsche, but this could be a problem for him. Pitting right now and pushing too hard. Bull Shark in on his medium, switching over to soft. So we got our first 2 pit stops of the race so far. Miss Gears stretching out her lead to 11.5 seconds. And here we go. Where's our close racing at? We've got Greasy creeping up on Nick. These two have just been about a half a second apart for quite a while now. Nick still running on the racing softs, and Greasy's taking it one lap further, and he probably watched and saw what happened with me. It's like, I'm going to save my fuel just a little bit more. Smart move, smart move. As Phil might say. At the fast. Mr. Mikey, 2 seconds back from Greasy, 1.7 seconds back. We've got the Moon Papa, 2.9 seconds back to the Hooligan, 2.3 seconds back to a Bomb. MJ Walter and Window are 2 pit stoppers. Wait, maybe 3 of them pit stoppers. They're all right there with each other. But we got racing soft tires now for Walter, so we're going to watch the pit stop cycle through and see where he comes out on that one. Gears a stretch now, lead out about a half a second per lap. Just edging on the 147. Should be getting there any time now. And it looks like she's got about 3 to 4 laps of fuel. She's going to run these soft tires until she can't do another lap on fuel, I'm sure of it. Mr. Heavy doing very consistent laps here for the last 3 laps, holding on to that one mid to high 148s. Nick right there, look at all that consistency. Low 149, high 149s for most of them, a couple of low ones, so that's not too bad, but driving an Audi, so this thing's not great on tires. Oh my goodness. The Hooligan comes in with a 148.7. Alright, Mr. Creasy still 3/10s back. I can't believe he's battling so well with Nick right now on these medium tires. He's really handling that R8 well on medium tires. It's impressive. Mr. Mikey, one of the stand-ins for United Sim Team Racing. United Sim Team. I guess they're not United Sim Team Racing Team. That's the team for the series. United Sim Team. These guys are these people. I can't say guys. Oh no! It just took a little bite out. Oh my goodness! Did you see that catch? Just a little too much out of that last curve, touching the green stuff that you're not supposed to touch, or it'll send you for a loop. And he lived to tell about it. Look at that. So anyway, they are double the points of the following team. P2, I can't remember whose team is what now, but Creasy heading into the pits on his medium tires. So here's where it's going to come up. Here's where it's going to come up, and we're going to watch how the pit strategies start playing out. So he's going on soft tires. He's super quick. How much traffic is he going to have to deal with once he gets on these soft tires? How much is he going to get held up? Or is he going to have a bit of clean track and be able to make up all the time? Well, he didn't really lose a whole lot of time, but make up some time. Oh, MJ Walter with a penalty. Greasy coming out next. What are you crying about, kitty? All right. I can't remember what the team name is, but I love their livery. Oh no, Greasy! Just a little too hot on cold soft tires coming through the first chicane. Decided that he needed to create a squirrel. That was a squirrel. Did you see the squirrel on the track? It was a big one. It wasn't a rabbit, it was a squirrel. It was just him. Running sideways. Alright, so Mr. Hooligan. Nice cushion, just about 3 seconds forward and back, running with Hooligan and Mizivon. Holding his own on his racing soft tires, running low on fuel. I bet he's got about 2 laps before he's got to get rid of those. Miss Girza heads into the pits. So what's the hippie gonna do? He's going to stay out just a little bit longer and see if he can't gain a bit of advantage. Running longer on racing softs than what Girza did. Nick turning in to change his racing softs over for mediums. Hooligan is going to stay out. He's got enough fuel for another lap or two, and the tires aren't that bad, so he's going to push. So with everybody in the pits, let's see where Mr. Walter comes out as he comes around Parabolica on the finish straight with 3 people still in the pits. It looks like Nick is on his way out. Moon's on his way out. So Greasy lost some position there with that spin. So he is now 4 seconds back from Moomin, Papa, and Walter. Alright. Go up and take a look. Here we've got Girza. She is the net leader right now. Does retirement come with a penalty? You don't get any points. Is window on my screen? Back out of here now. So I'm gonna leave to watch MJ Walter tweaking up on Moon and Papa. You went out there? Yeah. Apparently he wants to hang out, he just meowed and Alright, Mikey and the Hooligan hit the pits. I knew that was gonna be happening quickly. So where are these two going to come out compared to those two in the pits? They're not even filling up yet. It looks like they got plenty of time to get past and get some of their positions back. So we got Nick on racing mediums and MJ Walter on racing softs. Walter's already got the run coming out of Parabolica. Easily going to take back over P4. So now he's 4 seconds behind Mikey. And it looks like we had another pit stop. Girza now back into P2, so now we're just waiting on Hippie. Probably praying he makes it through this lap before he runs out of fuel. It's flashing. So he's going to be a... Oh, the Hooligan is catching on Kieran. Look at that. That button. I hate cold tires, period. So, the Kieran with the penalty now and the Hooligan close behind. This is an exciting moment for Phil because this is another thing that doesn't happen. Battling with Kieran for me or Phil is one of those things. It's like a blue moon. They happen once in a while. Just not very often. We're quick, but we're not that quick. And don't call me man. I'm not your man, guy. Oh, don't start that. Alright, Hippie, he makes it into the pits where... Oh, I didn't get to see how low he was on fuel, but I bet he was pretty low. Mr. Mikey coming around Parabolica as Hippie hits 64% fuel. Is that going to be enough to finish the race? Oh my goodness. He is gambling with the fuel right here. We have 15 minutes left, and yeah, he is. Oh, no. He's probably got enough fuel to finish it. That's real close. And the fuel-saving master here running P2 and making his fuel last as long as it did. That's pretty impressive. But Mikey is a quick guy and is probably not going to be fuel-saving, although they're both on racing medium, so that could be something you can watch play out later on in the race. Another 5 or 10 laps, he might be catching up. Mr. Creasy is on racing softs as he comes through the second chicane right there. Creasy had a spin earlier, which is what put him where he is. Coming out of the pits, his fresh, cold, soft tires and the first chicane kind of ruined a bit of his lead there that he had. So Window's gonna hang out in the pits and retire. The race just not happening the way he liked it, not having a good time. So I think he's retiring there. Ms. Yvonne for G10. This is not something I would ever expect to see, honestly, but under the circumstances, when she's in here and she's giving it what she's got from a distance from home. Always great to watch her out on track racing. Great person to speak with. She's got a great series. The bull shark Josh just pushing to try and hold on here. P9. Hooligan, no, not really losing a whole lot of time on Creasy with medium versus soft tires. So the Hooligan is holding a nice race here. Mr. Creasy Kieran putting the pressure on Moving Papa. Both of them found a squirrel at the end of the first chicane there. And the guy on mediums close behind did not find a squirrel. Check that out. Yeah, I'll run over a bunny, but I can't find a squirrel. Oh! I went there. Alright, Mr. Nig, everybody's so spread out here. Here's 14.5 seconds from everybody on track. She's just running away with this one. The girl, I don't know how she does it. So fast. I have a team for her too. It's called Transmission Motorsport. Yeah, no, I'll let her. I'll say something about that too. But no, I'm gonna extend an invite to all of it because she's super nice. She's super fun to race with. Oh no! Move and found a squirrel. How do I do this? I set Z and then X. Oh, that wasn't enough. How about V? Okay, so can we go back further? Oh, here we go. Coming through Ascari. See, there's those 3 sausages. He's hit all 3 of them on the gas, and that's what sends him out. That's exact. See that lap 1 or qualifying or something? That's what we were talking about, and there is where it happened. This is really cool. I can hit the replay real quick and catch action that I missed. Whoever taught me that, I love you. Alright, here we go. MJ Walter, 1.5 seconds back from Mikey. So MJ on them racing soft tires, got his work cut out for him, still trying to catch up with Mikey. Mikey's a quick guy. And I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like he can drive the mediums just like they were softs. Like it's not really that much different for him. The gap is closing up though. He's only got about 1 second left now. 1 second gap in between them. where do we have anybody else as close together? The back, we aren't too far apart. Looks like they're separated by about a second and a half, 2 seconds. Alright, let's give some of this viewer a little bit. This is a nice one to watch coming down. Where are we? Backstretch into Parabolica. Braking into 75. Want to get on the gas again. Right there as you come around and can see the end of the curves. Mikey and Walter on a race down the straight. The gap is closing. Walter's got the better exit. Or MJ, I don't know. We'll call you something. Gap is still closing into the current. Coming to turn 1. A little bit of space. Mikey finds another squirrel on that exit right there. Just a little one this time. But it's just enough for Walter to catch up a little bit more. There's 2 more tenths gone from their gap. So Walter is on the hunt on a personal best by just over a half a second at this point. Closing that gap in now. Another 2 tenths gone in a fifth of a lap. He's pushing as we come into one of my most hated set of corners. I can never hit them just right. But it looks like he's got the run on the bike. He's still 3 tenths back as we're going to come up into looking into our Ascari here in just a moment. Are we looking for the little sausages? They're keeping a little bit tired on line. We're getting to there. MJ Walter pushing the track almost to the outside. So he's holding his own. He's got the pace. The question is he going to be able to get around Mikey? Mikey's got some defense. Is he really good at making his car wide? He's really good at staying in front where you want to be. Running on medium tires, so we got 6.5 minutes left of this race. So we're going to have just about 4 laps remaining for our leaders. So the question is, MJ Walter, can Mikey hold him off for another 4 laps? Coming down again into turn 1. I think Walter's backed off a touch to try and strategically make a run so that he's not too close as we're coming into all the turns. Again here, I'm forgetting to say, I'm supposed to say it every few minutes because, well, just in case somebody else pops in, we are doing this for a charity. We have a link for Cerebral Palsy Alliance to Tiltify. Great cause, great fun racing. If you can't donate, if you know somebody who can, steal the link and share it with your friends. They don't have to watch the race in order to donate, but we're out here to raise money for an amazing cause. So let's raise that number up. We want to see more. As Greasy coming up on Nick. What is our gap? We've got 1 second between the gap. I've been trying to let you out. Here you go. Alright, so here we go. Gap down. Well, it was down to about 7 tenths. Looks like Mr. Nick got the better run off the corner, though. Nick on the racing weekend still holding off Greasy, who found himself a penalty. Where did he find the penalty at? He's on a best lap for the whole race by 1/10. Where is the penalty coming in? Oh, that's where it happened, right through Ascari. That's an easy place to get a penalty if you're looking for the best line. Okay, good. Woo, I thought I crashed for a second. Alright, Mr. Greasy gets around Nick on this. Whoa, look at that. That was some close racing. It's lots of help. I make being completely physically trash look effortless, so I guess I'm going to take some props for that one. Creasy with a 1 second penalty, making you pass around Mikey. I'm really curious to see how this is going to play out. MJ Walter now before. So, what is going to happen? Let's get off this view, get back into where I can. Oh, Walter with the 1 second penalty. So Nick back here on Racing Mediums, where we've got just about 2 laps left. If Nick can capitalize on these 2 penalties right here, he's got a real good shot of finishing 4th place still on those Racing Medium tires. And you could say that he held off some super quick people racing on better tires. There's one capitalized. The question is, can he? Oh yes, he's got the run into Parabolica. Can he get an exit well enough to get in front again? Didn't quite have the line, I think. So here we are, these 3 within 1 second of each other. Nick has got his work cut out for him. He's got to hold Creasy off for 2 more laps. Racing Mediums versus Racing Top Tires. But Mikey, our M3 guy, here to put the pressure on MJ Walter. MJ Walter on Racing Sauce. Born Racing Sauce. Mikey or Nick has got better mediums. Is he going to be able to put a move on here in these final couple of laps? I'm going to run through. Oh, no, I can't run through anything yet. They're getting close. What's this? Oh no, we had some bumpage. And he's waiting. So we had some issues there, but everybody was super nice about it. We'll see if there's an actual complaint later on. Probably not, considering how well it was handled. Unfortunately, because Nick was on a fast lap after... I guess that's only 1 sector. After the first... No? Yeah, after the first sector, he was on a fast lap on Racing Medium tires. Creasy with the run, headed around into Ascari, makes the pass on the inside line. Here he goes, keep it clean, stay on the track. Nick down to P6 with Creasy and Walter holding on their Racing Soft tires. Mikey up here, 21 seconds behind the lead, only 1.7 seconds behind Hippie. Both on Racing Medium tires. We are on our final lap as Miss Girza runs away with a 20-second lead. So we're going to go run backwards to the field. We've got Woolstar, 13 minutes. This is Jaws, 13 seconds behind Luna Papa. 8 seconds behind the Hooligan. 3 seconds back from Yvonne. 7 seconds up to Nick. And then we've got these 3 here. This is the battle, Nick, Creasy, and Walter. And it looks like the battle is pretty much settled at this point, with those 2 being on the Racing Softs. We're going to watch these 2. They need to keep together and keep it clean. This is the last lap. They're both on for a quick one, too, right now. They're 2/10 up on the fastest lap of the race so far. 147.7 is going to be our fast lap unless one of these 2 can beat it right now. So here we go. Never remember the name of these 2 corners, but we are heading up into Ascari. It looks like they're spreading out just a touch. It's Creasy trying to be strategic here and get a run after Ascari and try and have it be a drag race up into Parabolica. I know the name of 2 corners. Look at me, I'm special. It doesn't look like he's going to be catching it. Girza, 20-second lead, finishes for P1. Congratulations, lady. I knew you were going to be up there. Hippie for B2, look at that. He held off some quick freaking drivers. Mikey to finish off our podium. MJ Walsh coming down the finish line now. Half a second lead over Creasy in the all-rage way to handle that one. We've got 6 more seconds till we watch Yvonne come over the line. Mr. Hooligan finishes just in the points with the P8. Woo! We love watching the spins. All right. Moomin Baba coming in for P9. And Josh the Pool Shark coming in P10. Great race, everyone. Congratulations. Well done. I gotta go and double check my stream. Uh-oh. Oh, it does not look like it died. Look at that. Gears up for pole position with the clean race. It looked like my stream may have got cut off, but it did not. So we are fine. Just fine. Anyway, congratulations, everybody. You did an amazing job. So much fun to watch. You guys are amazing. And don't forget to share our donation link with your friends. They don't have to be into sim racing. They don't have to be sim racers. All they got to do is care and send $1 even helps. We're here to raise money for charities. It's a good thing. We love doing it because we're having fun doing it. But it feels good to help, you know? So let's get out there and raise some money. Thank you guys very much. I always have a lot of fun doing comps. I don't know if I'm particularly good at it, but I'm good at not shutting up, in case you haven't noticed. It's a good thing I don't have to listen to me doing comps, because I'd probably shoot myself if I did. But I'm glad you all enjoy it. Alright, that was a blast. So let's go through and do the important things. We need to save this replay. Bam! Done! Nailed it! Thank you, sir. And Josh, yeah, those spins will kill you. The spin cost me first place on the last race. I was slaying until that happened. So we're going to screenshot the results. 1 set. 2 sets. Bam, done. Okay, we got results. We got the replay. We're doing well. So this was definitely an exciting race. You know, I'm going to go and take a look right now and see if anything has happened since our last race on Tiltify. Refresh that page. And still nothing new. So we are still at $40 raised, everyone. Let's share that link out, spread the word, raise some money for cerebral palsy. Nobody sees it. Strange glitch on lap 17. You mean your squirrel? You're not supposed to turn into a squirrel while you're racing, honey. You're not gonna have a good time. Alright, half of that was stolen from South Park, but lots of fun. Alright, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you all for joining and watching. It's been lots of great fun. Love having you here. We have Phil. Next week is Red Bull Ring.
Yes.
Alright, so 1 week from today, we're doing Red Bull Ring, just like I thought. It's not being postponed, so we're going to get back onto our normal schedule starting next week. I've also got all kinds of other things. I've got my Streamy Works career that I'm doing probably Sunday or Monday nights. And then I've got Blast with Boost Fun Lobbies that I'm doing midweek-ish, usually Wednesdays. And more Scaly Pump Madness fun. Look out for my shorts. I'm going to be on YouTube. Excuse me. God, your minds, I swear. I'm going to be posting a couple of those from these races. We've had some great moments. Don't forget to go and follow Hooligan if you haven't already. Also, great streaming and great racing, great comms from him. I've got all kinds of links from partners and friends that I share. Thanks, Tyson. So, check them all out. Lots of great fun. And don't forget to check out Init Esports and Screen to Speed. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now, and I look forward to seeing you all again. Have a great day.